ECU Athletics and Playfly Sports present Inside Pirate Athletics. Inside Pirate Athletics is brought to you by Town Bank. Town Bank, serving others, enriching lives. Welcome to Inside Pirate Athletics. Brian Bailey with head coach Blake Harrell. An off week again for East Carolina.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the Tulsa win. What a great night. The night of the Boneyard, and it turned out to be a good one.
The night of the Boneyard with a big W is always a good night, and it certainly was. And in the all-black uniform, felt really good out there and get a big conference win and move to 2-1 in the conference.
When you look at what your strategy was going in, did you think you could throw deep on the Tulsa secondary?
Offensively, we just wanted to get in a rhythm and get going. And I certainly thought we did, having almost 600 yards of offense, 268 yards of on the ground running the football, and thought we got some things going. And it all went together. I mean, Caton hit Anthony down the field a couple of times and opened the run game up, and the run game opened the deep ball up. So kind of all goes together, and nice to see that offense get going.
And you can always tell when that offense is cranking, the running game is really doing well.
It does, and for the first time we saw a long run pop of the year.
Yes.
I think our longest run of the year was 33 yards, and London Montgomery got loose for 51 yards, and we knew he had the speed and ability to do that, as several of our backs do, and they finally made it happen. It was good to see.
Kicker Nick Mazie had a big night, and he was honored by the American.
Yeah, he's American Conference Kicker of the Week, Special Teams Guy of the Week, and just really proud of him. And he's such a team guy. Came here, and all those guys in that room, whether it's Nick, Andrew Conrad, Noah Perez, Everett Scott, have all done a really good job of just being good teammates and good for each other and helping that room grow. And I think they're really bringing out the best in each other, and Nick's certainly doing that. And I saw the other day, not that I keep up with a whole lot of this, but I think he's almost 100% in his field goals, and is 100% in his extra points, which seems like little small things. But those little small things make a big difference.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about those small things because it kind of lets you relax a little bit as a coach when you have a kicker you can depend on.
No question. You go send a guy out there and it's automatic. If he gets it up and gets in the air, you feel really good about it. You got to protect it and do those things, which I think some of our fake field goals and just little deals there have helped with the protection and ease some guys back, but allows Nick to put it through the uprights for points.
Are you glad the Thursday night games are behind you?
Oh, man, I'm so happy with Thursday night games. They're fun at first. But two home games Thursday night it affects not only our football team and our program, our university, but our area, Greenville, and just folks being able to make it into Greenville for the game. And the hotels aren't quite as full, the restaurants aren't quite as full. So I'm sure everybody in Greenville will be excited to get back to playing Saturday football here in November.
Everybody likes a bye week because you get a chance to rest a little bit. But it seems like this year with the October games and everything, the bye weeks have been kind of odd.
They have. And the first one was kind of coming off a Army game that we had to jam in for 5 days. And then you played on again on another Thursday night at Tulane. So you didn't get a true kind of, hey, relax, recover, all those type of things. This one, we're kind of, hey, make sure we recover, make sure we refresh. We got 5 huge games here in November that are really important, and we want to make sure that we're healthy going in those 5 games, and we take some time, not only to relax physically, but mentally as well. And we may mix a few fun things in practice this week, but at the same time, starting to prepare for Temple.
What was the locker room like after the game?
That's a lot of fun. Just anytime you win, you got to go celebrate it, and those guys are pretty good at celebrating and dancing around and having a good time in there and just enjoying each other. And that's what it's about. I've said it from the get-go. These guys love ball and they love each other, and they get a chance to show that after the game.
It's a bye week for East Carolina coming up. We'll talk about that when Inside Pirate Athletics continues right after this. Inside Pirate Athletics is brought to you by Town Bank. Town Bank, serving others, enriching lives.
One of the things we all really like as bankers here at Town Bank, whether it's your business or your family, when you need something, a decision needs to be made. We take care of it right here. We have the people, the knowledge, and the decision makers right here. Town was designed that way, focused on our members and enriching lives.
Inside Pirate Athletics is brought to you in part by Bojangles. It's Bo time. Welcome back to Inside Pirate Athletics, a bye week for East Carolina. Long time to get ready for Temple.
It is. We had 16 days between when we played Tulsa and then going into the Temple game. So you got a little extra time. We're certainly going to take that time, recover, relax, reset, reload, all those things, and make sure we're getting ready to ride for this last five ball games.
You talked about a little bit about in practice, maybe some fun things. What kind of fun things we talking
Yeah,
about?
we're just going to mix it up. Maybe have a little competition time. We may go out there and do a little one-on-one with some big guys running past routes or different things we've done in the past, just to kind of break the monotony up. I think everybody's also, business all the time. When during a bye week, you get time to kind of relax for a second, maybe take 5 minutes and have a little fun within practice.
You going to let the Bubbas actually make a catch or two?
Yeah, I don't know if they'll make the catch, but it'll be fun to watch what they do.
Let them go out on a pass pattern.
That's
Tell
right.
Kate to really throw one hard at one of them. Then they won't even want to try it again.
Usually I let one of the kickers actually throw it, or another young guy throw it to two of the bigger guys. So it's fun to watch.
When you look at this Temple Owl football team, this is a much improved team, isn't it?
They're a 4-3 football team right now. I think they're 2-1 in the conference. Really could be 3-0 in the conference if they just taken that knee at Navy and kicked the field goal instead of going ahead and scoring there. But they're tough. They're hard-nosed. They're downhill at you. They show you a lot of multiple fronts defensively, and Coach Keeler's got them playing the right way.
And it seems like through the years, it's always been a tough trip to go to Philadelphia in November.
Yeah, up there in November, you never know what kind of weather you might get in Philadelphia, but you're going to the Eagle Stadium and get a chance to play there, so that's pretty cool. But sometimes the crowd hadn't been too packed out, so you got to make sure you bring your own juice. But I got a feeling it'll be a little bit more full than it has been in the past. So we're certainly excited about the opportunity to go up there and play another conference game.
Are you still thinking about going to the Rocky statue? Well, of course, the players won't know what it
that's
is.
The plan
we all
right
know
now.
it.
I got to show them a little bit of some video clips and movie clips before we get to then. But it's just a time for us to go relax, show a little bit of history of Philadelphia. I think the Rocky Steps are pretty neat. I know the Liberty Bell's there, but the Rocky Steps may be a little bit more accessible and easier to get to, and just kind of a quick stop there on the way to the hotel.
Before you start thinking about Temple, what are some of the things you want to tweak as far as getting set to begin preparations for the Owls?
Yeah, we're just looking kind of internally at some things we may need to adjust. Maybe a guy that we need to get on the field a little bit more, or get on the edge a little bit more, or make some position changes there if we need to. You do have 16 days, so it allows you to do those type of things and make sure we're getting our best players on the field, and at the same time getting them healthy as well. So it's just some things maybe in our package we haven't gotten to that allows you to kind of install those things and get to them these last 5 ball games that can help you win games.
Let's hit Coach Blake Harrell back with more on Inside Pirate Athletics after this. Inside Pirate Athletics is brought to you in part by Pepsi, the official soft drink of Pirate Nation.
A big bow box says a lot about a person. Like they have a mighty hunger, a powerful thirst, and take tailgating very seriously. Game day and beyond, grab a football-ready Big Bow Box.
At ECU Health, everything we do is about you. It's about your health and the health of your family. It's about nationally recognized heart and vascular care, personalized cancer treatments, award-winning neurological care, and advanced orthopedic solutions. It's about healthcare, right here in Eastern North Carolina. This is ECU Health, and ECU Health will always be about you. Visit ecuhealth.org to learn how.
It's bow time. The Pork Chop Griller is back at Bojangles for a limited time. We know you missed it, because when you take a tender pork chop and sandwich it on a made-from-scratch biscuit, it's not a flavor you want to say goodbye to. It's bow time.
All right, the Stars came out on Thursday night from East Carolina from 1995 and 1996. Let's talk 1995 first, and that team, the MVP, of course, Darren Hart, in that big win in the Liberty Bowl.
Oh, that was a real huge victory right there. We really wanted that. That was our second time going to the bowl, and we had to pull it out.
When you looked at everything with that bowl win, what did you think?
Well, I thought we got our revenge. We lost the first Liberty Bowl and came back and really did well in the second Liberty Bowl. It was unfinished business, so we was proud of it.
Of course, Scott Harley in 1996 set the single game record for rushing for East Carolina and the single season record at East Carolina. 2 big records. Let's talk about the state game. 351 yards. What was that like?
Oh, it was a beautiful day. Like I said, my teammates helped me out a lot. I couldn't do it without them, and I prospered that day, but it was a big team effort. Everybody just came to play that day.
What was it like playing with all you guys and some of the other guys that aren't here tonight with us, but still, great teammates of yours?
Well, it was a brotherhood. We kind of bring that to the game, and we really wanted to make everybody understand that we play together. So we had fun with the offense. Scott Harley was a little younger than me, so we practice hard and you play harder. So
I think with us in practice, it made us sharper. Iron sharpens iron, and in practice, that's where we honed our skills. The game was easy.
Yeah.
We would go out to the game, it was cakewalk.
David, how much do you miss it?
Man, I'm still coaching. So if that says anything, I'm still loving the game of football. I'm proud of it, and I never put it down. So that's where I'm at.
Well, being here at East Carolina tonight, does it bring a tear to your eye?
Not a tear. I'm actually happy. I come a long way. I live in California, so I made the trip back home, and I just wanted to see the team play one more time.
If you want to get hit as an offensive player, the Hart twins would hit you in a heartbeat. And, of course, Scott Harley ran all over the place back in 1996. Fellas, thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
In 1996, myself and my brothers played NC State in Charlotte, and we come back from 351 yards. Let's go! Purple! Go! Purple! Go! Go! Let's go!
If you have an appetite for saving money, get the new Rofo Rewards app from Royal Farms. Use the Rofo Rewards app to make purchases or place mobile orders for pickup or delivery and earn royalty points redeemable for free stuff. Download the new Rofo app at the Apple App Store or Google Play. And right now, new Rofo Rewards members will get a free any-size coffee for signing up. Get the new Rofo Rewards app today. It's a very app-ealing app to have. Real fresh, real fast, Royal Farms.
Former East Carolina Pirate Jeff Hoffman struck out the side in the ninth as the Toronto Blue Jays head to the World Series. We'll see Hoffman and we'll see Trey Savage coming up in the Fall Classic. Right now, let's take a look ahead in Pirate Athletics. Coming up on Wednesday in volleyball, East Carolina is at home taking on the 49ers of Charlotte. That's a 6 o'clock start at Williams Arena, Minges Coliseum. And then the Pirates are back in volleyball action, taking on USF at 6 o'clock coming up on Friday. In soccer, the Pirates are on the road in Houston, Texas this week, playing at Rice on Thursday. This look ahead is brought to you by Carolina Windows and Doors, and we'll see you back here next week on Inside Pirate Athletics. Inside Pirate Athletics has been brought to you by Town Bank, local bankers committed to your success. Inside Pirate Athletics is an exclusive presentation of ECU Athletics and Playfly Sports.